contemplating coming back, and I wanted to witness her win because I think she has such an amazing head on her shoulders, and the game, and I think she has a voice and a platform that's gonna,
Alex Eala's 7-match winning streak just ended in the most brutal way possible. A 6-4, 6-0 loss to Belinda Bencic at the National Bank Open. The crowd fell silent. Her fans were heartbroken. And then, something unexpected happened. Maria Sharapova broke her silence, the 5-time Grand Slam champion, Wimbledon winner as a teenager. And the player Alex Eala has called her idol since she was just 5 years old. Sharapova has been watching Eala's run closely, and now she's weighed in on what really went wrong in Toronto. It wasn't just exhaustion. It went deeper than that. A flaw in Eala's game that only a champion of Sharapova's caliber would catch. One that, if it isn't fixed, could stop Eala from reaching the heights everyone believes she's destined for. Eala has never hidden her admiration. "I looked up to so many players, but my super idol is Maria Sharapova," she said last year. She still has a childhood photo of the two of them together. She's modeled her game after the Russian legend. The aggression, the focus, the unshakable mentality. So what did Sharapova actually see? And can Eala turn this defeat into the turning point of her career? To understand what went wrong in Toronto, you first need to understand how high Eala had climbed. It started in Washington, D.C., where she won her first WTA 500 title, beating world number 3 Jessica Pegula in a stunning comeback. Even President Marcos Jr. praised the win, saying it inspires young Filipinos to chase their dreams in sports. There was no time to celebrate. Eala flew straight to Toronto for the National Bank Open, one of the toughest WTA 1000 events on the calendar, seeded 25th. After a first-round bye, she faced Alicia Parks, the same player who had ended her Australian Open run earlier that year. This time, Eala got her revenge, winning 6-1, 4-6, 6-2. Next came Katie McNally, fresh off upsetting the number 6 seed. The match turned into a 2-hour and 39-minute war. Eala rolled her ankle in the second set, took a medical timeout, and somehow found a way to win 6-3, 5-7, 6-4.7 straight wins. A career-high ranking of world number 20, and an entire country behind her. Filipino fans packed the Toronto stands, and Eala's match sold out in just 30 minutes. Then came Belinda Bencic, former world number 4, Olympic gold medalist. The champion who had won this exact tournament as an 18-year-old back in 2015. Bencic passed the test. 6-4, 6-0. A brutal, humbling end to Eala's dream run. And that's when Sharapova spoke up. The bond between them isn't new. When Eala beat defending champion Iga Swiatek at Wimbledon, becoming the first Filipina ever to reach the 4th round of a Grand Slam, Sharapova left a simple comment on the moment. "A star." Eala called it surreal. She remembered watching Sharapova as a kid and thinking, "Everyone likes her, and I'm one of them." But this time, Sharapova wasn't just congratulating. She was diagnosing. The first issue, the serve. When Eala beat Swiatek at Wimbledon, Martina Navratilova had already pointed out that she wasn't serving enough to the backhand with her left-handed slice. Against Bencic, that gap became impossible to hide. Bencic had now won 10 straight matches against left-handed opponents. She knew exactly how to take away a lefty's natural advantage. Sharapova's own serve was never about raw power. It was precision, placement, guile. And in her eyes, Eala's serve had become predictable. Without the bigger kick and bigger variety Navratilova had already warned she needed. Then there was the follow-up shot. Sharapova built her career on the 1-2 punch, a good serve, followed immediately by an aggressive strike into open court. Against Bencic, Eala's second shots were too passive. She was playing defense from the very first ball, letting Bencic control the rallies. But Sharapova didn't stop at tactics. She also addressed something more human: exhaustion. Eala had played 7 matches in just over a week, flown from Washington to Toronto, and rolled her ankle along the way. "I have a lot of matches in the bag," she admitted after beating McNally. By the time she walked out against Bencic, her body was running on empty, and it showed. In every sluggish movement, every unforced error at T21, Eala is still learning what Sharapova already knows. Talent alone doesn't win a Grand Slam career. It takes conditioning. It takes knowing when to push and when to rest. And it takes discipline. The ability to hit your spots even when your legs are gone. Against Bincic, that discipline slipped. Eala double faulted. She missed her targets. She handed Bincic easy chances to break. Then there's the part of the loss that may be the hardest to fix, the mental side. The Toronto crowd was electric, thousands of Filipino fans chanting Eala's name. To play in front of you guys, it's amazing, she said. Everything just becomes so much more emotional. That energy had carried her through 7 matches, but Bincic is built differently. She's known for preferring silence, for struggling with loud crowds in the past, and yet in Toronto, she stayed completely calm. She shut it all out and played her game. Sharapova, who once won Wimbledon by beating Serena Williams in a final where the crowd was firmly against her, understands that kind of composure better than almost anyone. Her analysis, though never stated outright, pointed to exactly this. When Bincic broke serve and the momentum shifted, Eala seemed to lose her footing, and the crowd's energy alone wasn't enough to bring it back. So what does all this mean for Eala's future? This loss isn't the end. It might be the beginning. Sharapova's critique, the serve, the follow-up, the tactical discipline, the mental resilience, is, in its own way, a gift. It's a roadmap from the one player Eala has idolized since she was 5 years old, now handed to her at the exact moment she needs it most. Eala's next stop is Cincinnati for another WTA 1000 event, followed by the US Open. That gives her time to rest, to regroup, and to work on exactly what this defeat exposed. And it's worth remembering what she's already done. She's beaten a world number 3. She's reached the 4th round of Wimbledon. She's won a WTA 500 title. Toronto exposed her weaknesses, but it also confirmed she has the heart to fight through them. Sharapova once said, "I want to play with that same passion and intensity." Eala already has the passion. She already has the intensity. Now she just needs the rest to catch up. The tennis world will be watching to see if she does.